Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. We are in season 2. It's about to kick off. And of course, we had some questions to answer in the previous episode. I left you with a vote. It was very clear. You guys want me to keep El Shaarawy, even though he is going to leave us in real life, most likely. That's 99% sure. When it comes to the other vote, it was pretty close. A striker that had to leave the club. Bacca was leading the poll at the time of this recording, but Balotelli was close to him, Luis Adriano as well. So it would have been a tough choice. However, we do not have to make that choice anymore because something changed. You guys pointed out in the comments that Pato is apparently glitched, and I took a look into Pato's situation right now, and you guys are right. He's actually fucked. He's just joined us on a pre-contract deal, yet he's playing for Everton. Here you can see Pato purchased this season, 21 million value. If I click on his profile, it says he plays for Everton. Somehow we are paying his wages, yet he is playing for that BPL side Everton, and I don't know what to do with him. Is there any way around this issue? Is there any way I can fix this issue? The only two options I have right now is to try and buy Pato, but he recently joined that team, so that's not going to work. I could try to release him, but that would cost me 8 million euros, and I'm not sure if I want to risk 8 million euros for potentially something that's not going to work. So I'm just going to leave Pato there for now and read into it, try and figure out what to do. So to replace Pato, we don't have to buy anyone. We just keep the players that we have. So Bacca, Luis Adriano and Balotelli should play for us in Season 2, and that means I'll have to put in a bid for Mario. It's very straightforward what I have to do in this transfer window. I need to buy a centre-back and I need to buy Mario Balotelli. Now for the centre-back issue, Aymeric Laporte was someone who popped up the most. Unfortunately, let's face it, with 55 million in budget, he's going to be too expensive. You also have to buy Balotelli. And the fact is, I used him last year in my Milan career mode. I want to do something different. I want to use someone else. So I've shortlisted Maksimovic, Sacco and Mustafi. I'm scouting them. I'm going to go into negotiations and see who is most likely to join us. But really, there is only one option for that forward position, and it has to be Balotelli. He was a top scorer last season with 18 or 19 goals. He was by far my best striker, so I need to get him back. And to persuade Liverpool, I'm actually going to include an old hero of them by putting in Fernando Torres in the bid. I'm actually going to drop it down to 15 million, maybe, or 16. That should be enough. They are not interested in the player, and the cash sum in itself is not enough. That is weird. I thought they'd take Torres. I'm going to bump it up to 20 million and give them Suso as well, another former Liverpool player. Hopefully that's tempting. Alright guys, it's time to play the first game in the European Continental Shield. I'm not going to play any games for now unless my transfer business is completely done. I have to focus on getting the players in right now, so I can't be bothered to play these games that are not important at all anyways. And we win 5-0. Convincing result. Don't know why El Shaarawy would want to play for that team, to be honest. They just got hammered 5-0. Time for our first training drills of the season. A lot of the young guys will get trained. Most of my players are out on international duty, so I can't train the likes of El Shaarawy or Romagnoli. Some decent results, pretty bang average to be honest. Liverpool have accepted 20 million plus Suso for Mario Balotelli. We're going to get him back to the San Siro, as it is pretty realistic as well. I'm going to make him an important first team player because I'm going to rotate my forwards quite a lot. I don't want to give them crucial, or otherwise they'll start complaining. I've now fully scouted Maksimovic. He's also 81 rated like Mamadou Sakho, and Shkodran Mustafi is 82 rated. Personally, I don't know. I'm going to put in bids for every one of them and see which one is the cheapest. I've put in a bid of 10 million plus Gabriel Paletta for all three these options. Time for the second game in the pre-season tournament. This time it's away against Newcastle. They drew against Everton 1-1. And Everton, of course, the team that now have Pato in their ranks. We drew 1-1, a late equaliser from Amiobi, ruining our party. Another training drill here for 5 different players. Average results again. I'm training Gabriel because he's actually a promising goalkeeper and he might replace Diego Lopez in the future. Niang is growing along very nicely. He's close to 78 rated. Calhanoglu is close to 81. Barcelona have offered 20 million for Sacco. That could ruin our plans a little bit, but we still got options. It's not a worry. I'm not going to hurry myself into signing someone. A transfer offer for Fernando Torres, Atalanta. I need 8 million for him. Hopefully they can at least give us his value. I'll accept the value. And here we go, the first signing of the season. Due to Pato being a traitor, we now sign Mario Balotelli back. He played for us last season. We know what he can do. He's going to be brilliant. Transfer offer for Matri. I'm not even going to ask for his value. I need to get rid of him as soon as possible. He gets accepted. I'm going to reject Bonaventura because he is a first-team player that I'm going to use this season. There we go. Sacco is not an option anymore. They have accepted the Barcelona bid, so we are now going for Mustafi or Maksimovic. I'm bumping it up to 20 million plus Gabriel Paletta. I'm going to do the same for Mustafi. I can't believe Pato screwed us over like that. We are now sitting in first and they're sitting last. If we beat them, they get knocked out. We go through. I know it's just a pre-season cup, but just remember, Alexandre, this could have been you. You could have been on that left side playing instead of Balotelli, and it could have been beautiful. We win 4-1. Balotelli scored. Once again, that could have been you. They're going to stick with 6 million. You know what? We need to get rid of him. He's deadwood. He's never going to get played. Inter coming in for Luis Adriano. I don't think so, Inter. Good effort. Dortmund coming in for Jeremy Menez. Also a reject. Transfer offer for Kuchka. I know I'm letting them go on the cheap here, but there are so many players that I want to sell that I'm just going to do it and accept it. Valencia have said they're not interested in the player and the money is not enough. Torino are interested in the player, but they want 25 million. I think we're going to go down the Maksimovic route. He's also a lot cheaper when it comes to wages, so I think this is the right choice. Everton now coming in for Zapata. Once again, just accept that offer, get him out of here. I know it's under his value, but we're going to get Mustafi, not Mustafi, we're going to get Maksimovic in, hopefully, as a solid replacement. Oh no, we picked up an injury in the semi-final. That's not good. I actually want to play the final so I can test my team in this pre-season tournament with Maksimovic, with El Shaarawy, and with Balotelli. That would be nice. Are we going to go through? Yes. We win 2-1 even though Calhanoglu gets injured and Balotelli gets sent off. Some training sessions this week and El Shaarawy has joined the training squad. I'm going to try and bump his rating up a little bit. He's still a promising player at his age, so he should grow nicely. Torres has been sold to Atalanta. We get another 3.7 million. Calhanoglu is out for 2 weeks. That's not too bad. And Baka is worried. Don't be worried, Carlos. You're going to be my first team choice. There we go. Nikola Maksimovic, the transfer offer has been accepted by Torino. We can now go into personal negotiations. We have the cash. We actually have a lot of money here. So I'm going to just give him what he wants. He's going to be a crucial first team player. He's going to be our best centre-back. It makes sense. Christian Zapata has been sold to Everton. Juraj Kuchka has been sold to Aston Villa. 24 million bid for Maksimovic. We need to wrap up that deal quickly. I'm getting worried now. And it's time to play the final against Valencia for the European Shield. I'm going to play that final because I want to test out the two different formations I've made. I've got the 3-5-2 with El Shaarawy and Bonaventura on the wings. This one with Verdi replacing Calhanoglu. Verdi, by the way, looks like an absolutely brilliant player with 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills. At halftime, I'm going to switch to either one of these two formations. It's actually the same. It's a 4-4-2 diamond with the players I have at hand. I'll make substitutions accordingly as well and see what formation actually works the best for me. We've got a free kick here in a very nice position. Calhanoglu is not playing, so I'm not sure who to put on this. It looks like El Shaarawy is the best man, so he's going to take this one from 28 yards out. Stefan El Shaarawy off the bar. Unlucky. Well played here. Carlos Bacca in a lot of space against Andre Santos. He takes it past him. He looks for Niang on the back post. Well defended. We're going into half-time 0-0, and I have to say, the 3-5-2, what a formation that is. Honestly, we're in control. We're dominating. Yes, we maybe didn't score. We hit the bar with the free kick. But look at those stats. Having 5 people in midfield allows you to dominate possession like I've never done before. So for me, the 3-5-2 is one hell of a shout to play this season. Look at the stats as well. Regardless of our finishing, this works. Time to switch it up to the 4-4-2 diamond. Let's see how this one goes. Can we still dominate the game? Can we still dominate the midfield? A lot of changes as well because some players, you know, need to be tested. Luis Adriano looking for Niang. Well played. Niang uses his strength. He goes past him. Niang cuts inside. And Mbaye Niang goes past the final player and shoots and does not score. Oh, what a pass by De Cilio. Look at that. Mbaye Niang against Ayman Abdenouri. Takes him out. Well done. Looking for Luis Adriano on the back post. Back into Niang. Back into Adriano. The football is great. Antonio Nocerino for 1-0. What a goal. Brilliant football. Well worked by everyone involved right there. And the finish by Nocerino just... oh... this is genuinely a very satisfying goal to score. Just the teamwork in that. And the one-touch finish as well from Nocerino. What a goal. And there we go. That's the end of the game. We've beaten Valencia. We win the European Shield. But more than anything, I've learned new things about the players and the formation. And you may think the second half, 4-4-2 diamond won us the game. That's not quite true. Yes, it was a brilliant goal, a flash of brilliance by the team. But that's not necessarily down to the formation, because we allowed them to have a few shots. We allowed them to bring back possession. Personally, I felt most comfortable playing the 3-5-2, holding on to the ball, spreading play, using wings, going central. You had so many options. In the 4-4-2 diamond, you're kind of forced to play scrappy and down the middle. I prefer 3-5-2. And I think overall the stats show that the first half was actually better than the second half, even though we scored that goal. Nikola Maksimovic has accepted the contract offered, the second and potentially final signing of this transfer window. I don't see the need in signing anyone else. Our work is done. We can still experiment with the formations in the next episodes because, I mean, we've got such a strong squad, a lot of depth and cover in every single position. I'm going to take a look at the team right here. Let's take the 4-4-2 diamond here. We have Niang, Balotelli and El Shaarawy on the bench. Mauri, Nocerino, Alex, Bertolacci, Antonelli, Verdi. So many good players and a strong team in depth that I think our team is done. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing we can improve on. We're just going to save our money and see what we can do in the next transfer window. Maybe we need to buy someone then. But right now, I'm actually happy with how it goes. Alright guys, we've gone through pre-season. That means we're arriving at the official start of Season 2, the competitive season at least, with a Super Coppa final against Juve before playing the game against Napoli as well. What a way to start off your season in the next episode. I'm tempted to play 4-4-2 diamond against stronger teams and 3-5-2 against slightly weaker teams so we can actually dominate midfield. That's what I've got in mind for now. The team is ready. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. If you're ready, smash a like on the video. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.